Well, back down, and there's a few people over that side, so I'm going to start on this side first, seeing there's a big lot of stones uncovered now. But rain's held off for a few days, and it's gone back down, so we'll go and have a look, see what there is. Let's see what people have turned over on there. Pick some of that rubbish up, I think. Yeah, bag full of rubbish there, and they've just left it. Well, we'll see what's on these stones and at the edges. I can just see a few bits down there, so I'll go and pick them up. Yeah, they're just plain. That's a good start, just a load of plain. Well, I thought it was a handle, it's somebody's pork chop. And here we go again. Another selfie stick broken and dumped. Now, is this summit or not? I don't think it is. No, nothing. Oh well. I'll see if there's anything else in here, and then I'll go back along there, see what there is. Now, I spotted this and I can see red on it, so oh well, at least we've got one nice piece, and a lot of kids just up there, so well, I'll have a walk across here as soon as I can. I think they're bits of white I spotted before. Yeah. Well, I'll see if I can spot anything out there. Well, that looks like that flag and top that I spotted some time ago. I'll leave that and continue its journey. Is that a bit of summer? No, I don't play. No, just plain again. Well, I spotted something with a faint bit of blue on. Let's see what that cleans up like. Well, just that one bit of blue on there, very faint. So we'll go and see what's over there. And that's another one for over here. They're just disposable, these things. Well, there's a big block of stone here, but I think it's carved. Oh. No, it's not. It's concrete. Ah, I thought it were a carved lion. Lion's head. But it's not. It's a chunk of concrete. Probably held a post in or something. Oh well. Can live in hope of finding some nice carved piece. And oh, that's got a bit of blue on. Well, we'll have that. Oh, we'll clean that up and see what it comes like. Deck chair and loads of rubbish there, so bag that lot, get them dumped up like bins up at the top. Well, at least they left me a bag to put up bits in, and they spotted another one of them things. What flavour is this one? Blueberry bubblegum. Oh, we'll get that out at Ribble. Well, it distracts from up Larking down here when you've got to go and pick all the rubbish up. I mean, they've bagged it and they walk right past 2 bins on the way out. Well, just pick that bit up. But, a bit of embossing on it. Yeah. But I've got a bag full of bits. And there's another one there in that chair, so I'll go and put them by skip. Well, that's them dump bike bins. I mean, they've only come from down there. And they've got to walk back out this path here to get out. It's the only way out. The bins are just there. Some people. Well, I'll go and have a look down there, but there's quite a lot of people down there, so I might not do any filming. Oh, I just spotted this bit with some blue on. And there's another bit which I didn't film. Well, it started spitting a little bit, so that's shifted a lot of people off here. So I'll have a quick look round while it's nobody on. Oh, I think they spotted the bag. Oi, you fucking... Ah, they know us. Right, you pack it in and soon get you some orange sauce. That's a bit of alright, Liz, bit of the lighthouse there. Well, spotted, I thought it was the edge of a stone, I just moved it, but well, I thought it were a bead. It may be a button, or it may be a hat pin with the metal rusted out. But that is a very rare find for us. Oh, hang on. Has that got something on? Oh no, it's a stone. I thought it had some markings on. No, very, very rare find is that. Now I can see a bit of blue on the edge of that. Oh, is it anything or is it nothing? I think that might be a bit of willow. Now there's always some willow. Why? Oh, definitely willow. We could go up to the other side. I never saw that. I saw that dark blue. Now that's a cracking piece, is that? Even if it's only a little piece. That and that pin. Well, I wasn't going to film these, but they were that way, and I could see a fresh break on there, like somebody's just stood on it. But turning them over, just trying to shelter my camera out of rain. Yep. That's Asiatic, and two pieces, well, one big piece broken. So I'll get back under cover. Well, I've come up to bridge bits to shelter out at rain mainly. I didn't want to get my camera wet, it's not waterproof. Well, I've had a few bits down there that I didn't film. A few bits of some colour on, a bit of green. See what, I'll leave that bit behind. Got enough of that stuff at home. But let's see what these come up like. That bit of green on there. Make a nice pendant just on its own, just drilled at top. I might do that with that one. Well, I'm still trying to shelter my camera from rain when it's sopping off. There's a little bit there. Oh, even a bit onto the side. That's good. Well, today's finds, before I give them a clean, that's a really nice piece. I don't know how these will clean up. And the bits from the other side. Two big chunks of one bit of plate. And I'm just going to leave that as it is and see how it cleans up as it stands. And but that, I think that's a hat pin now. Very small metal bit in there. So that would have been a hat pin. End of a hat pin. Fearsome weapon if used right. And a few other little bits I didn't. Some I didn't film because it were raining or there were people about. And one of them things again, and more of them. That one doesn't fit in any of them, so there must be another one dumped down there somewhere. But I've never found the ends of them yet. Just the stems. Well, that's them fizzing away, and they look a lot brighter already. Just with the water and the acid on. That's why it's sometimes better when it rains, you can find better pieces. But we'll see how they finally clean up. Right, the bits from today's finds. And we'll get the rubbish out of the way first. Like I had to move a load of rubbish down there as well. And another one of them. Blueberry bubblegum. Well, it's still full of water there. So I'll get that pulling bits, get battery out, rest of it into recycle. And these, I mean, you find one, but I've found like the remains of three, because that doesn't fit in either of them two, so there must be another one somewhere. But I've never come across the ends for these yet. Yeah. So, but I've found loads of these now, nearly as many as vapes. That's it. That's more for scrap bin. And this little bit, probably a cup. Looks like it might be spongeware, just dabbed on. But I don't know. And this bit, Asiatic, nothing on the back, just going off the rose and that bit. And I'm also just going off the edge in there with that curly bit, which if I bring an Asiatic plate in, it's a bit of something like that there, and the edging. And a bit of, I thought it's tile, it might be glass yet. I don't know, that just looks like pottery. The unusual colour and being lined with white. And this bit, which may be at the end of this video as I combine it with some stuff from another earlier video. I'm doing a, when I can, some grinding and cutting outside, and then tacking them onto the end of all videos. And the bits on the near side, very faint blue, again going off them marks. I would say that were willow, because that looks like the cherry blossom tree there. Just trying to find out which way around that goes. But the edging very, very faint, reminiscent of willow with that bit there. And some other blue. Don't think it's willow, but it looks nice, but very, very faint. And a bit that I found in 2 pieces. That is definitely Asiatic. As you can see, the edgings there. Nothing on the back, just a big deep plate. And a little bit of red. Small saucer or a bowl. Pity there's not more of it. And this, I don't know which way around it goes, because I'd have thought that would have been like that, but it won't make sense with the shape of that, which would go like that way. So, but very abraded, it will clean up, and maybe just put a hole in it, and it would just make a nice pendant just on its own. But like I've said before, I'd like to get hold of a kiln, small kiln, and re-glaze all these to make them look nice and shiny. I mean, people said just varnish them, lacquer them, but I'd like to glaze them, re-glaze them again. So, project for a later date. And another little bit of blue. And this bit, part of the trademark, and just the base of the lighthouse from Hartley's jam pot. The waves crashing up against it. Bit bad to see now that all the muck's come out of all the grooves. And 2 tiny little pieces. That's got nothing on the other side. It'll probably go that way with some like ribboning. and this, and I spotted that on the other side, which I think that's a house or a cabin, because that looks like the roof. I don't know whether that's some ship going past it or whatever, or a flagpole, but it looks like there might be a shadow of a person there. I don't know, but I'd spotted that, and when I turned it over, it had that on. So a nice little piece. And more of the fish scale that's on some makes of willow, as far as I know. And took me a bit to work out, well, I knew it were Asiatic, but it's got part of the back stamp on there. But where is that? Because it was these bits here that were just throwing me until, where are they? The bits there. So it's something similar to that. Obviously different manufacturers had slightly different designs. And this bit I just saw dark blue, all very grubby in the water. Picked it up and I thought, oh, that's a bit of edging of willow, and like I say, there's always some willow. And then when you turned it over, yes, it's willow, there's a pagoda, and that's just broken just right. Little chip there, but I'm soon I'll sand that down. Obviously I'll lose the back of that with gluing it in, but it's a nice little piece. And the best find of the day, well, for us and me, was this. I saw it like just like that on edge between some rocks, flicked it out, thought, oh, it's just a bit of quartz or pebble, flicked it out, and I saw round shape, and that's when I thought, right, I best film this. And I was thinking, oh, it's a bead, but there's no hole all the way through. So I'm thinking either button or hat pin, but I'm going more hat pin because that is very small to be the shank of a steel bit for a button, but it could well be. But I'm going more for a big hat pin. The secret weapon of women of that age. Any trouble and you pulled your hat pin out, everybody got out of the way then, and this would have been a fearsome weapon. So there might be some crafting on the end of this, there might not, but probably will be. And this one, I originally cut them two down so it looked like one plant, but I got that piece, so I'm now going to fit that in there instead, just keep it all red. Well, that's not going to take much trimming from what it was when I had that in, but I'll use that in another one like this, find another flower to go at the top of that, but for now that's going to be all red. that didn't take long. And that will even thin it back down. And this one looks alright. I've obviously got to infill it, but that looks alright, like that. Probably chop it down and put another flower there at a later date. Well, it's goodbye from me and the ducks down the river.